How do you know if you're on the right path or not? Do you feel lost in life sometimes? Let me give you some guidance, and that will help you to get back on track and to the path where you belong and where you're meant to be. Let's talk about it. Welcome to Mystery Teachings. My name is Gergő. I hope you are doing well. I hope you feel fantastic. And if you are new to the channel, then welcome, greetings, and namaste. Or if you are a returning viewer, a returning beautiful soul, then hey, thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. And welcome to episode number 36, 7 signs you're on the right path. So, how do we know if we're on the right path? A lot of people feel lost in life and they just don't find their place. They don't know what to do. They don't know why they are here, why we are here on earth, right? Why we have this lifetime, what to do, what's our mission, what's our journey, the way forward. So let me give you some clear signs that will help you to get back on the right track. Or when you experience these signs, you know that you're on the right track. Does that make sense? So let's begin. Number 1 is that you are accepting your experience, whatever it is. Good thing, bad thing, especially when something bad happens and we accept it. We don't say to the universe, oh, why me? Why do you do this with me? But instead of why me, we can say try me, and that's much more powerful, and we just accept our experience as it is because we know that everything happens for a reason, and life and everything in our life does not happen to us, but it happens for us. So that's number 1. You are accepting your experience no matter what it is. That's a sign that you're on the right path. Number 2 is that you feel more peace than anxiety. So when we feel anxiety, that's usually a sign from the inside, your inner self, your inner compass, your intuition telling you and showing you that this is not the way. And most of the time, this is why we feel anxiety. Not to confuse it with stress or general stress, because that happens in an everyday life. And that's the different thing. But when it comes to anxiety, that's when your inner self trying to send you signs that, hey, that's not the direction. Don't go that direction. Whereas when you feel peace, when you feel more and more peace, that's just your inner emotions, and again your inner self is showing you that okay, this is the way forward. That's why you feel calm, that's why you feel peace, that's why you're in a really good state of mind. So that's number 2, you feel more peace than anxiety, then that's a sign that you're on the right path. Number 3 is, which I talked about before, is that you see repeating numbers and repeating number patterns all the time. If you see a reg number and there's a, 444 on it, a few days ago I saw one of the buses in London, it was 222, and these things, I talked about numbers before and the importance of numbers and the art of the numbers, which is numerology. So if you are familiar with this art, then you know how important numbers are. And if you feel repeating numbers constantly, even if you don't know what they mean or why you see them, but you notice that you look at the clock and it's 444, 333, 555, whatever. Then you know that that's a sign that you're on the right path, even if you don't know what the number actually means. That's number 3. Number 4 is that you find purpose behind your pain. What I really mean here is that so many times when something bad happens to us, we tend to play the victim sometimes. We just feel bad that, oh, it's happened to me again, I'm just so unlucky and so on. But when you really understand that the universe gives us lessons for a reason, And usually if we don't learn the lesson, then the universe will give it back again and again and again in different forms, different scenarios, with different people, but it's always the same lesson. And when we learn it, that's when we can move on. So when you find purpose behind your pain, that means that when you understand, no matter what happens, no matter how painful it is, you know that this is a necessary part of your growth and of your path and your journey, and you find the purpose behind it, and you find why it has to be so painful, and then it usually turns into something beautiful. That's just a good example how butterflies become butterflies. So I hope that makes sense to you. That's number 4. You find purpose behind your pain. Number 5 is that you focus on self-improvement, self-development, being better, becoming wiser, becoming stronger every single day. You focus on your own development. That's definitely a sign that you're on the right path. And if you are like me, that sometimes, for example, with exercise, sometimes I tend to stop it for even weeks. And I know how hard it is to restart it again. And then when I restart it, first day is okay, second day is slightly easier, but when it goes for a week or 2 or 3, then it just becomes easier and easier. And that's how we develop new habits as well, right? So focusing on self-improvement is always a sign that you are on the right path, or you're getting back on the right path again. So that was number 5. Number 6 is very simple. Things just magically start working in your favor. You know those moments when everything just perfectly happens one after another, when the delivery is just in time before you leave your home, and so on. These things. So when things start working in your favor, that means that you get the support from the universe, you get the support from the higher self, or your guidance, or your angels, or call anything you like. That's definitely a sign. If things working in your favor, you're on the right path, and just keep going. And then number 7 is very simple. That's why I left it for last, is this. You feel aligned with love. And I think there's no explanation needed here. If you feel aligned with love, if your actions and your words are rubbed into some love, some general kindness, some natural respect and love towards each other, that's obviously and definitely a very good sign that you're on the right path. So I hope this list helps you, and I hope that it will help you to find your path, or get back on your path where you belong and where you're supposed to be and where you're meant to be. And I really do hope that you got some value from this video, so it was worth it to record it. And obviously feel free to share it, hit the like button, and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching. I love you all. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you next time. Stay blessed. Bye bye.